Poetry, Sandra Pollock. Sandra, welcome to the program.
It's a pleasure, Herdle. Thank you so much for having me.
So why do you want to do that? You're born here.
Yes. I was born here in England. I was born in London.
Right.
Been living in Leicester now for nearly 30 years. So this is my home. Absolutely love Leicester. Now I wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
Right. You're like me.
Yeah, love it here.
Yeah.
It's, life has just perfect here. Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. But my heritage is Barbadian.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And hold on to that.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So, so I try to include, the Barbadian in everything I do, no matter whatever. And even because what I do, my other job is I do training and coaching. And if you hear me speaking and I speak and I don't put some little bit of the Barbadian or Bajan dialect in there to express things, then it isn't me.
So do something for me.
So do something for you.
In Barbadian dialect.
Well, let me read a poem from my book. I'll read you. And it's called "This Skin I Living In."
Right.
You see this skin I living in? Tell me, I'll tell you. It beautiful without and within. The Creator herself choose it for me. She know that living in it, I'd be born free. You see the beauty, the color it bring, the power it proves, the wisdom it sings. This is a part of the journey chosen for me to deliver her message of love and strength and glee. It's not every soul can carry this beauty. It's not every spirit can live so joyfully. Each hue, each tone, each chosen spectrum, its gift with its own message will bring. Something different and new, the Creator true. You can be me, and I can be you. But when we love ourselves, we'll see what's true. The Creator is made of multiplicity, of shades and colors and 1, 2, and 3. You see this skin I living in? It's only a cover for the awesomeness within. My job is to love it, enjoy it, and do all to show that through it, the glory of love and joy herself transcends all, Through this skin I living in.
Oh, brilliant. Love it, love it. And I can hear the Bajan accent.
The Bajan, yes,
coming through.
Yes.
So how long did it take you to write?
Oh my goodness! Actually, that particular poem I wrote last year because I was asked to speak at an event by the Black Workers Group in the Leicester City Council. And they were celebrating Black History Month, and I was asked to speak. I was one of the speakers, or the main speaker, and I wanted to do something, to present something that not only talked about Black history here in the UK, but made it more personal to who I am and our heritage and the beauty that we bring by being us. So I sat down, and there was a lot of talk, as there is now, about Black, the colour, the issues that we go through. And I wanted to talk about that, but from a positive point of view. And for me, it just came, people look at our skin, that's the first thing they see. But this skin I living in is a blessing to me. So
and I'm not going to run away from it neither.
Absolutely. So I sat and thought about it, and those words came to me really. So
So it's more than average, more than one poem in that book. So you have personalized most of the poems in that book?
Yes, and the book is called Dreams. And the reason why I wrote it, in my other job I mentioned before, I train, I speak, I coach. And one of the things I'm always telling people to connect with your dreams. We all have things, that we really want to do in life, and some of those things are work related, some of those things are hobby, voluntary, whatever. So the thing is, when we are connected to our dreams, life is more satisfying. So I thought, well, I talk about this all the time. I need to do it myself.
Right.
So, because I love writing, I've written from the time I was a child. I've written stories and poems and that sort of thing. But I thought one day I want to make it. It's a small book, but put a book of my own poems together.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So what kind of response are you getting from your friends and relatives?
Absolutely amazing, really amazing. I've really been touched by the response. People love the poems. And, you know, people have their favourite. So it's a variety of the 29 poems in the book. There are a variety of poems. There are about 3 or 4 that are written in the Barbadian dialect. But they're about my experience. And I guess that it's my way of dealing with life. Whenever I'm going through anything, it could be good, bad, indifferent, I write about it. And sometimes that writing comes out rhythmically. You know, in something that's a poem. So
I'm glad you brought out that book, because I think most of us are from the Caribbean belittle our own accent.
Yes.
People, you speak in your accent and they think, well, you don't speak English.
You're not speaking proper English.
Yeah, but it's Jamaican, it's Barbadian, it's
Trinidadian, wherever.
Where you were brought
Absolutely.
Up. You know, so you should be proud of it.
Absolutely,
you know,
absolutely.
But we tend to stay away from that, don't we? Which is a shame.
It is a shame, because we bring, if you look at every culture across the world, it's affected. We have brought so much to the world. So everybody, and this is another conversation that goes on, everybody is taking what's ours and owning what's ours, but telling us when we bring it that it's not good enough. But yet still then run off with it. You know?
Absolutely brilliant. So when is this book going to be published?
It is published. It's published.
Okay,
it is
so
out.
Where can
you can get
listeners get a copy
listeners,
of that book?
You can get it on
you get
Amazon.
To buy it, by the way.
Yes, you can get it on Amazon.
Free.
It's not free. And look, because I want people to connect with it, it's only $5.95. You can buy it that cheap. 29 poems. But it's about expressing the beauty of who I am as a woman. So a lot of the poems, most of the poems, is about being a woman in the whole process of growing up and experiencing life and those sorts of things. I mean, I'm happy to read another one. You want another one? All right. Yeah. Okay. Let me pick another one. Now this one, this is Saturday cleaning.
Okay.
Now I don't know. You're a boy, so I don't know if you experienced this, but as a girl.
Really?
But as a girl growing up, every Saturday, right, you did 2 things. You went out in the morning and you did your food shopping.
Right.
All right. And then you came home. This is when you were young and your mum couldn't leave you in the house on your own. So you went out, you did the food shopping, you came back and you cleaned the house.
Right.
When you got older, that mum could leave you in the house on your own, mum would go out, do the food shopping, and while she was gone, you had to clean the house from top to bottom.
Well, let me tell you, when I was growing up in the West Indies as a boy, on a Saturday you have to go to the woodland to cut wood, take home for the fire. You got to go and get food. Go with someone older than you. And you bring the food home, or your father would there. Then you got to cut the grass.
I was just going to talk about, and if you had stocks, you had to go and get grass for the sheep.
The donkey. Cut grass for the donkey. I used to get up early in the morning, carry water, get fresh water to bring home. So don't tell me about it. Don't you tell me. We used to do them things that too.
Absolutely. But the fun thing was that after I grew up, owned my own house and everything, I still found that I did the same things. Got up Saturday morning, rushed out, got the shopping, came back, cleaned the house, and you didn't feel right unless all of those things were done. And then one day I said to myself, why do I'm a big woman of my own now, got children of my own. Why do I still need to do these things? So I wrote this.
Lucky for me,
this poem.
I came to England, and I was glad I came to England, so I didn't have to do
all of those things.
And I haven't done them.
Yes. But the cooking and the cleaning house still remained.
Okay, still remained. A bit cooking and cleaning.
Yeah.
Trust me. Trust me, I'm a Jamaican.
Okay. So
Right.
this poem came really one day I was thinking about, why am I still doing this stuff? So it's called Saturday Cleaning. So I spend the afternoon and most of the day cleaning the dust and the dirt away. Where nobody else does see the dirt, nobody else does see the mess. It's only me can clean the best. It's only me get no rest. What? That just because I's a woman. That it's my job every Saturday morning to scrub the house while everybody else chilling. It the only one is me living in this house. I the only one does make the mess. This Saturday morning cleaning does seem to have a voice, does speak a language, does come with life, boy. It's them back from the days when we did slaves and had to clean the master house on Saturdays. 'Cause Saturday night then used to make enough noise with the partying and the drinking and the dancing bout. So, as a slave, you didn't have a choice. But now, you know what? This is my house, and I don't have to hear the master voice. I know how my ownest choice to clean or not to clean. This is my house. So come Saturday morning, I can stay in my bed and rest me bones and relax instead. I will clean me house when I good and ready. And if you don't like it, you got a choice. You don't have to come. You can stay where you is. Or you can choose to clean my house instead. I ain't gonna complain. I be happy. You can call me master and I will call you nanny.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely. I love it. Really, really does love. And the Bajan accent really comes out in that one, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I've written it.
Are you pleased the way everything is?
Herdle, I was a little bit nervous. I'll tell you what I was nervous about, because when we speak our dialect, when we speak, speaking is fine, but how do you write those words?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And difficult.
And I thought, I'm sure that there's some specialist out there that will look at my words and say, oh, you haven't written them properly. But I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I speak. I've written them how I speak. And fine, if you want me to read my poetry to you, I can read that to you. But you can read it and speak it yourself. But what's been amazing, that even I have a friend who is from South Africa, and that is her favourite poem, because she says it reminds her, it reminded her of home. You know, and she read it and she said, I read it and I could hear your voice as I was reading.
What is the title of the book, if
so the title,
anyone wants to go on Amazon to get a copy?
Yeah, it's Dreams and by Sandra Pollock. So if you just put in Dreams, Dreams, it will come up by Sandra Pollock. Yeah.
And have you able to publish it in Barbados as yet?
I haven't yet. I mean, it's only been published about just under a month. So I haven't yet.
But you intend?
I would. I would love to. Yes, that would be good. I mean, there's that one is in, but the Barbadian dialect has another one there. There's one that I wrote about the Sea Hill, and this is where my family is from. My mother's family is from in Barbados. That's Boscobel. That's the Riss St. Peter.
Okay, right.
So anyone who knows Boscobel or the Riss St. Peter will know. So there's a hill we call it the Sea Hill, and it's not far from where my parents grew up, and my grandparents were born, and my cousins still live there, stuff like that. So this is the Sea Hill. This isn't in Barbadian dialect, but. And a couple of years ago when my mum died, I had the pleasure of sort of going back there and spending time there. So I wrote this as a part of sort of reminiscing about my heritage. So if I can read this one?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, God, love it.
So the Sea Hill, it's called. Early every morning, before the sun appears, the breeze arrives at the nape of the hill. The waves wash ashore with a gentle crashing, the splashing against the rocks, the dashing. In the crooks of Cove Bay, just enough space for a fisherman to moor, for a bather to wash his body, play and adorn, away from the tourist loom and the heat of the day sun. Sitting still on a rock, the grass beneath, the sea grape tree at her feet, just looking out and enjoying the breeze, the sound of the wind, the beautiful ocean scene, the beauty of the expanse of sky, the ocean meeting together, creating lover's portion thereby. To connect with nature, with the heaven and the earth, to touch the grass, the trees, the soil, is new birth. To enjoy the stillness of what is to us a gift that locals hide and keep in their trust.
Sandra, thank you very much.
You're
Absolutely
very welcome.
Beautiful.
You're welcome.
And hope everything goes well. Are you going down to watch the West Indies, the ladies play South African tomorrow at Grace Road?
Unfortunately, no. We've got a prior engagement every year. We go to Derbyshire, so we're off there tomorrow. But I'll be keeping my ears open.
Okay.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's a great pleasure, and it's absolutely love to hear that one. And once again, thank you very much, and all the best for the future.
You're welcome.
Herdle White, BBC Radio